here's the hard truth. If you're waiting to hire a developer to finally start your SaaS, you're not just delaying your project, you're falling behind every single day. Look around, it's 2025. People are building complete startups without writing a single line of code. No CDOs, no investors, no 50K budgets, just ideas, execution, and the right tools. You don't need to be a developer, you don't need to understand the code, and no, you don't need to beg someone on Upwork to please build your MVP. What you need is a mindset shift. You need to stop thinking like someone who's been waiting to get picked and start thinking like a builder. Because the longer you wait, the chances are that someone else is building the exact same idea that you had. So in this video, I'm going to show you how can you build your SaaS in 2025 without needing a whole agency team or a developer. Okay, so we're gonna get through the traditional path, the traditional way that most people build their SaaS. Okay, so you start with your idea, alright? You find something that will benefit you, that you found out some problems that people are dealing with every day, and you found a solution to that problem, and you have a great idea. That's cool, but you don't know how to code, you don't know how to build it any way possible, so you have to find an agency team or a developer to build your SaaS. So that takes time, right? So you need some time. You go to a local traditional development agency and they hit you with a $50,000 budget, and then you're like, okay, no thank you, no thank you, and then you start looking for a developer because they're cheaper, right? So you lost time there. You finally found a good developer, but it's not really perfect, you know. You go on a call with him, and everything you say to him, he was like, yeah, yes, I can build you, yeah, I can build you that, yeah, okay, send me the money, yeah, I will build you, yeah. And then you found yourself in a situation that he cannot build something that you was thinking about, and that everything crashed, and you're back on the square one, right? So you finally found some good developer after I don't know how much time you lost there. So let's even you find the developer the first time you post on Upwork and you find some good developer. So then he hit you with a $10,000 budget and 3 months of waiting time. And it's better than agency, I guess, but it's still too much, right? So the whole process of this become this endless game of waiting to find the right person, waiting for them to understand your vision, waiting for features to be delivered, waiting for bugs to get fixed. So before you even launch, you start second guessing yourself. What if it's a good idea enough? What if this never works? Maybe I'm not ready. And you're burned out before you launch. So that's the mistake I see most people make. Alright, now let me show you the better path, the 2025 no-code path. First, you start with the idea like the last one, right? But instead of running to a developer or an agency, you validate your idea manually. It's simple, like Google Forms, you just post Reddit and get feedback from users. And then you ask, would you use this, would you pay for it, and you get feedback before writing a single line of code or paying a cent. Then you start building your MVP with no-code tools. There are so many great no-code tools nowadays, like Softer, Adalo, Flutterflow, there are more, but the best one that I'm personally using is Bubble. Bubble recently added new update, so now you can build web apps, and with mobile native wrapper you can build your mobile app on Bubble, fully customizable, fully launchable, scalable app. So I would suggest you use Bubble as the best no-code tool out there. Then when you make your first MVP, you start test, iterate, improve, test, iterate, improve, and that just goes and goes and goes, and you start selling before scaling. What that means? Why would you scale something if you're not sure will it work, right? In every business model that you do, you need to start selling before you scale. So you test, iterate, improve, test, iterate, improve. Just improving some small details, asking people for feedback, get some users, and then when you get some feedback, you improve, and go on and on. And when you think your app is full ready, you have some users, they're paying your subscriptions, they're paying to use your app, you can start scaling. Alright, let's make this super actionable. Here is exactly how you start building your SaaS even if you have zero experience and zero code knowledge. Alright, then first we have to validate our idea. I'm here on Typeform and I created 5 simple questions to see if this idea is actually worth solving, or worth making. So would you ever, my idea is to make a dark ChatGPT, like an evil version of ChatGPT. So would you ever talk to an AI that gives internationally dark or brutally honest advice? What would you ask dark ChatGPT? How would you describe it to the world? Would you use this for fun thinking or for trolling? Want early access or updates? So for these 5 questions, I will see how much people are interested in this and what they think of this project. So if I see no one likes this, I'm not gonna build it, right? I can think that this is the best idea ever, but people can think different than me. So I'm trying to get information from people to see if this idea is actually worth making. Right now I'm going to make a Reddit post to see how would that look like on there. Alright, so I'm here on Reddit and I made this post in a character AI group, community, whatever you want to call it. So you can pause and read the post if you want. And then I'm gonna copy link of my Typeform and I'm gonna paste it here so they can vote on my form that I read here. So I'm gonna post this, and now I don't know why I can't. Discussion, let's say discussion. So yeah, I'm gonna post this. So you know how to make a post on Reddit. So I posted this on Typeform and posted this on one Reddit group. So let's go to the next step. The next thing you need to do is to find a designer. Nah, I'm just kidding. You don't need a designer to make your app look clean. What you need is to make a Figma file, or what I would suggest you to go on dribble.com and search for templates here. So I searched dark mode AI chat, so it gave me a lot of look at this. Okay, so this design is the what am I looking for in my app. So you will have your old chats here, you have your biggest chat here, and you have I don't know what's this, but some are details, and I think that this one is actually the perfect one what I'm trying to build. So I can maybe add some animations, details to my app after this, AI, some devil side of it, but we'll see about that. So this is the design that I'm looking to build. So now that you have your design, the real fun begins right now. So we're here in Bubble Editor on my web mobile version. Right now I'm making this app, and in the next video I'm going to make the full functional app to show you, but right now I just want to show you what Bubble can do. So you have your database structure here, you have everything you possibly need for databases, you have your design here that you just go here and just copy everything you see here. These are the elements if you're not familiar with Bubble. So you have elements, you have your workflows, as you can see here, and I'm gonna make the fully customizable functional app for the next video to show you for this idea, but just so you know, you can make your fully customizable, functional, scalable SaaS in less than, I'm gonna make the next video in 7 days, so let's say in 7 days you can make whatever you want. You just need to watch some YouTube videos. I'm also making videos about Bubble, so you can watch some of my videos and learn how to make your app for your specific situation. At this point, you don't need anyone's permission. You've got the idea, the validation, and now the tools. There's nothing stopping you from launching except your own hesitation. Okay, so maybe you're skeptical. Maybe you think, but what if I break something? What if I can't figure out the Bubble? Can you even scale with real SaaS with no code? Trust me, you're not alone. Everyone's go through this doubt. I went through it too. But let's be honest, you're not afraid of no code. You're afraid of starting, right? So, because starting means putting your idea into the real world, and that means exposing it, it means risking failure, judgment, discomfort, but the real thing is every hour you delay because of fear, someone else is building, and they're probably not better than you, they're just a little braver for 1 week longer. No code isn't a shortcut, it's a tool. Just like Figma didn't kill designers, Bubble won't kill developers. It just gives people like you the power to start. So stop asking, am I ready? Start asking, what's the smallest version of this I can ship today? So I made some questions, the most common questions that I see people are asking about no code. You have questions here. If you're interested, you can pause and read those. I'm not going to lose time on this. Let's get to the last part of this video. So you validated your idea, you built your MVP, you launched it. It's looking really, really good. You start to get users, you start to get payments and everything that. But you must wonder, what will I do next? How can I scale this with no code? So a lot of people think that no code is only good for version 1, and that's wrong. Here's how you scale without writing a single line of code still. So you automate everything. You use tools like Zapier, Make, N8N to connect your app with email services, payments, Notion, Slack, or Google Sheets. So when the users sign up, they get a verification email, you can track everything, and you don't guess, you watch real data. So you can add power features as you grow. Bubble can add built admin dashboards, add custom filters, charts, search, create role-based actions, and much more. So scaling isn't about switching from no code to code. It's about building smarter, not harder. And with the right systems, your SaaS can go from one-person experiment to a real product without a single developer involved. Now, if all of this seems too much to figure out on your own, if you're tired of watching tutorials and wasting time guessing and finding a good developer, and you just want someone to help you build your SaaS fast and smart, you can work with me directly. I've built dozens of apps using no code, and I've helped founders go from idea to prototype to real users without code, without developers, and without delay. There is a link to my Calendly in the description. Book a free call and let's see if your idea is worth building. No pressure, just clarity. And if you're still not ready but you want to learn more, that's cool. Hit subscribe and I'll help you get ready. See you guys in the next video.